My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Against the Storm. We're here in the town of Disneyr. We have a great trade relationship with the smoldering capital. The smoldering city, rather, the capital of our establishments here. Unfortunately, none of their desired goods are something that I am currently producing, so bully for them. I'm gonna have to wait for the next season in order to see what else they would like, or even possibly accept. Hey, no one's hungry at the moment. What's happening here? A lot of people are having negativity from the looming darkness, as well as, well, not muddy ground, but they may be slowed by that. That's okay. I think by the time the lizards actually drop down to 0 resolve, we will be out of the storm, so it won't be a problem for us anymore. In the druid's hut, we are no longer creating because we have no meat, and we also, only spent 10 of it to make oil. I think we sold all the rest of the meat, possibly. A blueprint appears as well for a clothier, a weaver, and a provisioner. Clothier is the most powerful change to our resolve, because the beavers and the humans both like having coats. It's just fabric is also difficult for me to make right now. Although maybe I can buy fabric more easily than I can buy coats. Whole mess of people just waiting around for something to be done. They need new planks, as it turns out. Whoa, okay, yeah, big bottleneck occurring at that point, where our only plank production facility was not currently creating planks. Actually gonna even swap our crude workstation to make some planks here. Just get us off on the right track. Improvised tools. -5 to the woodcutter's resolve, but we get the simple tools consistently. That's the thing I'd been asking for earlier, but villagers have a 10% chance of the bonus yields from production, consumption control is decreased, or every 5 villagers with the need for brawling fulfilled, bring back twice as many goods from events. It was brawling that I ended up taking, right? Yeah, I have access to brawling through my clan hall. I'm gonna take exploration training then. And a whole mess of new villagers. Also, having rolled over the season, we can see what we might otherwise sell to the smoldering city. Nothing at the moment again. Unfortunate. I mean, we can sell some flour to Ulap, which is not bad. I'm gonna do it. We can also sell a bunch of mushrooms off to Abberton. I need to come back to this screen in order to do that just before the season rolls over. Still bottlenecked on those planks. Come on, make them faster. Just grind them down in planks from trees. I don't understand why they keep felling the trees and then taking the trees over to the plankery in order to turn them into planks. Just cut planks out of the tree in the first place. Give me 28. And the ability to make another 25 from Abberton. Works well for me. Thankfully at this point, I can actually move the herbalist's camp slightly. And in doing so, I've freed up enough space to put down my warehouse. Alright. Small Hearth suddenly has all the population. Ugh, at least until this human house is also built, it's not going to count. Clan Hall, 50% extra production at literally every building. So of course, we ultra stack that immediately. Speaking of ultra stacking immediately, you should have had a bunch of workers in that mine from day dot. Yeah, I mean, I was making as much brick as I possibly needed, I think. So that's still there, same production. It was capable of making coats as well, I guess. Still nothing I can trade with the Smoldering Citadel, unfortunately. I don't think I have anything for the other side of Olwap, no. Not unless a trader comes along and sells me something that would be accepted by them. 3 minutes away. Is that even gonna be within the next drizzle? Yes, yes it will be. As it turns out. Everything kind of quietly progressing here for a little bit. This, yeah, as I said, the next small hearth is going to unfortunately need to be very, very distantly placed. Let's get this woodcutter. I'm going to move you all the way down here. I'm going to tell you to open these. And actually to go for the glades themselves if you want. Although this mine should already be opened. Ah, the mine needs the bricks. That's a large amount of the problem with the mines at the moment. I need to get a second stonecutters up there. Actually, I'm gonna move my woodcutters over here. Still tell it not to open, so it's still just broadening the area out for us. But then I'm going to make a second stonecutters for this area. Try and shine through them a little quicker. Still not capable of just boosting the Beaver's resolve enough. You want me to have a monastery and to use it for religion 40 times? That would also give me plus human resolve for every 70 incense produced, better incense production, and better pie production. All of those are probably better for me than the basic rites. I mean, basic rites or religious rites? Choose one. Need for luxury fulfilled 14? Need for luxury? Sorry, leisure fulfilled would be 14. I already have a clan hall that can fulfill religion though. It's just I don't have a monastery. I would have to also pick up a monastery in order to do that. You know what? Until I know what building I'm gonna have that has leisure or is a monastery, which also has leisure to be fair, I'm not gonna take that. Just gonna hold off on my choice. Okay. Let's get another couple of people doing the stone cutting up here. Kind of want to make a second herbalist camp just to finish out these final nodes, but nah, I'll finish out in time. They'll finish out themselves. Let's go with one more deposit here. Yeah, now I've run out of parts. I can't create any more gathering camps at this point. That's the limit that I wanted to reach, noting that I have like a bunch of still, as of yet, unemployed folk about the town. 124 though, by way of our amber, which gives me the ability to buy all the fabric I need, all the pottery I could possibly want. I mean, I could take the crystallized dew or the copper bars if I wanted. Beaver friendship? 2 additional beavers with every group of newcomers. Builders construct 50% faster. Woodcutting is 15% faster. I'll take all of those. Then I will take the fabric. And the pottery. And the bricks. Definitely the bricks. Here you go, 52 for it. I think that was an excellent trade. Going back to our trade routes. Is there anything I could buy to immediately sell? Not really, it looks like. Neat. Now I want more parts. Just so that I can have more camps down at the same time, more production. Do I have any simple tool production up at the moment? I do. There's a carpenter. There it is. Right, and that's why I got the copper bars, so that I can actually get a carpenter to... I mean, I'll prioritize the simple tools and tell you that up until we have 14, I don't think we're done. Oh, I can take one out of the crude workstation. There we go, and fill up the carpenter. So, I think the next place I want to break into is just this. Just get this to occur. So I'm just going to kind of direct them a little more narrowly. By the time this opens up, I expect to have enough simple tools in order to solve whatever problem it is in there, if it requires simple tools. Otherwise, we'll just backstop to whatever else we can use to solve it. Usually tends to be more efficient not to use the simple tools if you can avoid it. I just need to complete anything that Smoldering City is asking of me so that I can continue to increase my relationship with them. Alright. I also did buy all of those bricks, so I definitely have the ability at this point, if I want to put down our mine there. Let's put down the plantation first, though. Yeah, I don't have enough parts for the scavengers yet. Can I have... I mean, the crude workstation doesn't require parts, so it's not going to give me any back. It's a great plantation that can't really actually accomplish too much for us, unfortunately. Biscuit diet. I'm not going to be making that many biscuits. I think I'm going to take a reroll here rather than taking the training gear. Or the bakery. Dye extractor. 5 pigment for every 10 insects produced. So we are slowly just producing additional pigment. Newcomers bring 40% more goods with them for every hub level gained. I don't think we need that. I'm going to take the dye extractor. It's a way for me to get pigment while I'm not taking it actively from anything else. Bunch more beavers. Okay, now we've got a huge amount of villagers. Now I'm pretty happy about that. This is a neighborhood. This is a neighborhood. Great. Let's get the other woodcutters camp. Actually, you know what? You can now open a position if you want to as well. Because this same hearth and warehouse should be able to expand out to the left and just take advantage of any deposits there. I mean, yeah, we can just solve this with planks. Love that. Temporary hostility of 150 points while we're completing it. Converted in order to decrease hostility by 50 though, so definitely going to do that. There's a bakery here, which I already have the ability to create bakeries, so instead I'm just going to salvage this entirely. And there's a medium abandoned cache. Oh, 10 parts! Two ancient tablets. I need the ancient tablets as well. I'll send a couple people over to finish that up. Thank you. Ah, what joy! Smoldering City? You want some roots? Want some leather? Give you the roots because that's a significantly better rate at the moment. Rebels Camp has no deposits nearby. I suspect it's not going to have any deposits nearby on the entire map at the moment. That gives me the ability to get some of my parts back, thankfully. So I think I'm going to use that to get a second root deposit facility here. The primary reason being, as soon as these roots are gone, I can move both of these facilities elsewhere, and both of them want to be down here. By the time I want them down here, though, I'd like to have another hearth and another warehouse nearby, so they deposit their goods really close by, making them more efficient. Can make some pickled goods at the moment if I wanted to. Limitation of 25 at any one point, but yeah, you can make those out of mushrooms and pottery. I've also just got 30 ale sitting on backlog for whenever I have the ability to start providing that to people. Looks like all's going good. Let's move the stonecutters camps just to try and take the rest of that down quickly. Leather. Yeah, I still just want to increase our relationship, so I'll sell you some leather. Alright, we're about to back into one more glade down here in the bottom left. Man, it really feels like this is hugely empty. I mean, there is the Leech Broodmother at the absolute least, so there's Trapper's Camp for a bunch of meat, and that meat will make a decent amount of pies, I guess. I think I can do that. Oh, that's going to require flour as well. How do I make the flour in the first place? You know, I'm going to reconstruct those in a second and just unmake them at the moment. Really? Literally, it opened just in the second after that? Of course it did. Sure, you can have some planks for the Harmony Spirit altar out here, and completing this will be each unique service building adds 2 to global resolve. So that's 1 in the clan hall, and hopefully another in another blueprint rewards time. 2 machinery? That's super important. It's one of the meta resources that is harder for us to get. I will hand in our archaeology, getting, in fact, the additional simple tools that I'm going to require in order to finish this event. This also gives us fabric as well as some incense and pigment, a bunch of stuff that I did want. The trade route complete for another 4. Ooh, trading routes at this point, yes. 48! We get 48 for selling those roots. This is the real trade empire. I'm gonna tell the beavers that I favor them. In doing so, try and get their resolve high enough for a long enough period of time here. 6 from the planks, I mean, yeah. It's a good rate for planks. Mine has no available ore. Oh, this is exactly when I would want to have those planks on me instead. Maybe I should make an additional smither. An additional carpenter. Market, lumber mill. And scribe. Market. No one cares about cleanliness here, only one character cares about luxury, but this would give us the passive effect of market carts for global carrying capacities increased by 10. I thought this was faster arrival of markets. Wow. Global carrying capacities increased by 10. Actually, that doesn't seem bad. And it's a unique service. We go wild for those unique services. Sure. Right there. Put it across from the trade post seems the most appropriate position for it. Druid's Hut, still not particularly good at making those. I mean, we can make a bunch of incense if we wanted to. Kind of, I want to. Let's make incense to a limitation of 35 at any one period of time. How do I make coal in this camp? Can I make coal? No. Okay. I'm just trying to see if there's a more efficient fuel for me to be using. I don't want to use oil, obviously. There's people in the Druid's Hut working on that. Alright, Beavers, resolve. You've been high enough for long enough. Still don't have any inkling of which of those I'm going to complete. You know what? I'm just going to select one of them so that I can push through to the other. Cut through to 3 glades and complete a dangerous glade event. Or 20 for crops, 15 for building materials, but we get bigger ovens as well as 24 simple tools. Ooh, but 10 parts. 10 parts is the ability to have villagers work on a lot more things again. Yep, this is where I want it. Next small hearth goes down. Gonna just quickly position you over to start clearing out some of the space for us. And then it's these root deposits that I really quickly want to try and get rid of. So, like, I'm going all in. As many of the camps as can fit here will go here. And then I'm just going to employ 10 people working on it at all times. This market just needs a single person working in it in order to fulfill the passive effects. Let's turn off our favoritism. Funding an outpost is the exact same mission again. 15 building materials, 20 crops. The thing is, it's still probably easier for me than as much farming as the other mission wants from me. Paved road, pay 50 roads. I already want to do this. Thank you for finally telling me to. How many villagers do I have that are just comfortable with spending all of their time putting down stone at the moment? Because I'm all caked up on stone and ready to overhaul the entire area. This will also make everyone super speedy. Get him? I should take your... Well... Yeah, I don't have the planks at the moment. I should take you all out of the mine. So that we just have a couple more builders going around the estate at all times. A couple of foragers and harvesters, thank you. Another trade route completes itself in the background, giving us 6. Mainly what it's actually afforded us, though, is the opportunity to sell off 87 stone for 21 on the rebound. I am not making many provisions anymore. I'm only getting provisions when people join our settlement, which is increasingly going to be a problem. Stonecutter's camp has nothing nearby. Oh, okay, so we're gonna start having some difficulty with stone as well. Let's take out both of those camps. And pick a new cornerstone for ourselves. All farms can plant mushroom on farm fields during drizzle seasons. Plus 10% chance of the bonus yield from production, but consumption control's disabled. This late, I think consumption control disabled is something that I can comfortably deal with. Jorg. Welcome, Jorg. +1 for herb production. Any farmer can carry 5 additional. +1 to the pottery production. I don't really care about any of that. I want to take all your food, though. Absolutely all of it, if you would. 70? You'll charge me 70 for that? Well, sure. I'll pay you exactly 70. How about that? I'll give you a tip of 1. There you go. A tip so low, you probably think it was an insult. I am not familiar with tipping culture. That is not my bag. Not my circus. Not my clowns. 50 eggs? Yeah, I'm gonna take the more distributed 6 planks, 6 fabric, and 20 meat here. Pretty much everyone should be just blissed off their gourd about everything they have access to at this point. Planks. I mean, I always need more planks. I feel like as soon as I take them out of carpentry, I'm immediately going to regret having taken them out of carpentry. In fact, I already do. Let's go back and make more planks. Well, not in the crude workstation, though. That's not where we do that. Do I need simple tools anymore? Probably not as a high priority, certainly. Maximum of 50 planks at any one time, fellas. Stone roads, the extra 24 simple tools, as well as 40 pottery and 20 for amber. I mean, do I just buy out the rest of the foodstuffs you have? It seems correct at this point. I don't think I need the bricks, but bricks is something that might be hard for me to make in the future. There you go. I'll pay you 85 for all the stuff you got. Now I'm going to sell it to everyone you know. I told you. $64 stone for 32 back. I mean, I'll do that as soon as our first trade route here is complete. Also, let's start quickly resolving housing here. And then one human house pointing downwards. And then if I pave the roads around it, also going to be paving around that. Ooh, actually, then I don't have to pave these, and I can put 2 trappers camps on the backside here instead. Get him. Ooh, we opened up another glade, apparently. Trade route complete. Let me sell all... I don't have enough stone to sell all the stone anymore, because I'm making all the stone... Well, I guess, actually, I should probably leave my stone now so that I can continue to make all the stone tracks that I'm using. I'm going to do low tier sales to Aberton as well to try and increase our relationship there. Yep, I'm going to completely run out of stone before we actually make all of these roads. Hey boy! At least half of our camp will look pretty while we're doing it. Artisan smelter and cookhouse. Cookhouse has the ability to make skewers. Smelter has the ability to make copper bars. I do have a lot of copper ore and I don't have a lot of copper bars. I mean, smelter stands out for that reason. Explorer's Lodge. Monastery! That's one of our missions complete. Should I take the monastery here? And it's the ability to give leisure to people, which is also a thing that people want. Let's do it. Alright. Now, if we're going to get monastery, where do we want to get monastery? Yeah. Up here seems appropriate to me. Woodcutter's Camp has no suitable trees nearby. That's fine. It's an invitation to move this to a different area where it can cause more damage. For only 0.5 impatience, I could just call the next trader along. Metal fuel tools, building materials, and a number of blueprints and perks for sale. I could, but I don't think I need to. My god, everyone's bliss! I'm just getting consistent resolve the entire time, even if I'm not trying to. Sure. Let's get some trappers in trappers' camps. And check out this new glade for only 20 incense, although I'm using incense for other stuff, so sure, I'll use simple tools here. I can crack into this Forsaken Vault. I could get some ancient tablets and attempt to sell them and stuff, but if I just sell that to the capital, we immediately finish everything. Wait, actually, did I break open? Yeah, it looks like I broke open everything that would have resources in. So we should be good. In fact, I don't even think we're going to have enough time to complete the Glade event. I'm going to send people to do it. Actually, we're about to finish religious rites? Oh no, wait, we're running out of incense for religious rites. But we are making more. Never mind. We'll be fine. We have so many different ways to complete the same mission at the same time right now. Unbelievably absurd. Is it going to be the delivery from here first? Or is it going to be the completion of this event first? And the completion of this event? Are the lizards just going to like us enough to get us across the line? It doesn't look like it. Pretty much everyone hates us right now, apparently. Well, now the wood to sacrifice. Hey, one more incense. Oh, wow. We're just one short on the incense, actually. Maybe it was even available there for a second. We have completed the mission. The marshlands. We've won a game on the marshlands biome. We also have prosperity to collect 25 points. 25 reputation points. Okay, total, right. Across the entire run so far. Beaver settlement for settling 25 beavers. And we won a game after completing 20 trade routes. Also got for our troubles 42 from the food stockpiles, 2 from machinery. Jumping back to the world map, this should allow us to make some pretty cool decisions. Let's go to the Smoldering City. I have some deeds to turn in. Some deeds indeed. That's only going to be 200 experience for us. Unfortunately, that's not another level, but we do have 72 in food stockpile and 17 in machinery. That's actually the ability to get the next 2 levels of Vanguard Spire, so I will have Beavers buildings unlocked by default, as well as Lizard buildings unlocked by default, and then the next level afterwards is Harpy buildings unlocked by default. Is that still my highest priority? Upgrading hubs to the district level does seem really cool. Being able to embark with bricks, planks, or fabric? Eh, less so, actually. Does it seem powerful? Yeah. Does it seem cool? I'm gonna take the Gathering. I feel really good about the fact that we can now just make beaver or lizard houses should we want off the bat. Completing this deed will also reward you with an achievement. Resources you sacrifice. Oh, we're unlocking cornerstones for some of these as well. Jumping back to this screen, we have Aberton, Disneymere, Ulua. We have very, very close adjacency to both Disneymere and Ulua from this position, which starts exploring out in the direction of this unseen modifier, although I am still very tempted to try and start building out here to free up the ability to use this flooded mines. I know that this makes it a short episode, but I'm going to be making my decision on that at the start of a new day of recording. So for the moment, let me just say that my name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Against the Storm. We are going to be recording this again very, very soon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. Serious playlist up in the top left, YouTube recommendation down below. It's going to stay daily, do not worry. Another episode is out tomorrow. It's just I'm going to record that tomorrow instead of today. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. Hopefully see you then.